Jess from Aro-Tarot here, and I have some videos to film. But I guess I'm starting it with this one, which is just my monthly vlog. Now, like, partway through the month, I did like an updatey vlog thing, and I didn't even film it because I had just been so tired and just I have no idea what that was. So like instead I was just like, here's me drawing and talking. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, because I just did it as a drawing one, right? I don't even remember. I'm like positive. Anyway, so yeah, like basically it's just up till then of just updating this. So I've written a list because I have like videos to film, so I made like a freaking list that's in front of me about stuff to talk about, so I can at least stay on track, although none of them are in order. So I guess I'll just erase them when I'm done with it. It's on my computer screen, so that's easy to do. So my first point is just that the stuff I got for Christmas is gonna be in another video because I'm that kind of person. Like, I did that last year too. Like, I specifically had just the stuff that I got separate. So, usually in the monthly videos, I kind of show the decks that I got, which I only got like 4 Oracle decks anyway. So yeah, I wasn't crazy like last year. It wasn't like, oh my god, guys, I got like 12 decks. Nah, I just got 4. One of the ones, that one's not gonna get here till February now. And then the one other one, I thought I was gonna get that as like a Christmas, but like you're not gonna get it until like afterwards. My mom's like, nah man, I just backed down for you. And I was like, cool. So yeah, so it's just 4, and they're all Oracle decks. Like, damn, like that literally almost doubles the amount of Oracle decks that I got for this year, because I literally only got 5 before I got this 4. So yeah, decks. So yeah, that happened. I'm just gonna erase, like I can just press a button and it's gone. I didn't want to go that far back. There we go. So yeah, I know I have written down to talk about the health stuff. Like, yeah, health freaking sucks. It's not doing any better, although I don't feel terrible at least, so that's good. And I have 2 doctor's appointments next month, so that's good. So I've got like the specialist one, which is like my physical body health, so it's like, that's good. I know as soon as she starts examining me though, I'm gonna literally probably say, kill me now. Like, I'm probably gonna just literally do it to her face, because like, that's just gonna relieve like the stress off me. To just be like, can you just kill me? Like, literally, like, if it comes to it, it's like, could you just kill me? Like, why me? Yeah, and then I've got just a normal general doctor's appointment, like checkup-y doctor's appointment, because I actually have a doctor now that I can go to. That's towards the end of the next month. So yeah, that mostly we want to talk about maybe getting me to, another specialist, like a psychiatrist, so we can just talk about some mental health stuff. Since I kind of need a doctor to be like, yo, you should go see this psychiatrist, and we'll be like, cool. I'm gonna go, like, yo, psychiatrist, can you help me? Yeah, I know going into the next year, like, I am prepared, though. Like, I mean, I was prepared last year, like, the beginning of this year, like, I was prepared. I had everything like ready, and all my planning stuff just fizzled out as the time went down, like it usually does. But like this time, I have things even not really more organized. I made my room still a mess. I did organize it though. Like my shelves organized now. This down below here underneath my desk, that is still a mess. That is terrible. I currently have a shit ton of books out just because I want to organize those. But yeah, I at least have some organization going on. But most importantly, my planner, I think, is more organized this time, and it will be easier for me to keep track of. Also, I'm trying to do more things that are just daily anyway. Also, I'm going in with the year playing Habitica as well, which helps. So, that's nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in, and we're gonna see how well my planning stuff and coping measures work. Like, we will see. Just watch, like, in a month I'll be like, man, I forgot to do, like, everything. Story of my life. I know with that, I'm not sure if I'm gonna take a term off school or not, just because I gotta, like, ask, like, the advisor about the whole, because, like, you know, like, financial aid stuff, and it's like, you take a term off, like, things just start getting complicated, apparently, and we don't know anything that they're talking about, so I still have, like, a week to decide on if I want to, well, is that one, how many days is it, 1, 2, I don't know, like, more than a week, I guess, decide if I do want to take classes, so I could always just take classes and just not take a term off, although I would prefer a term off to just get my shit together, you know? So, we will see, yeah. Oh, I thought that I hadn't, I thought I still needed to erase that. Apparently I erased it before I started talking about it. I was very confused for a second. I know for the other thing about, like, this month and, like, going in, like, to the next year, like, I just, since, like, November, like, I was feeling like garbage. And I was also sad. But, honestly, like, I am sad. Art. Like, but art. Oh my god, that literally is like such the fucking artist cliche. Just, yeah, but like, I just was having such a creative spark though. While I was sad, apparently, I just now realized that that's such the cliche. Usually that does not happen. Usually I don't have any sparks of creativity anymore, because I'm always freaking having, like, writer's block and art block and freaking everything block. But it was just, like, floods, you know, which I did talk about in the, update. I mean, I literally was drawing Charlotte and being like, oh my god, my OC is so cute, you know? So, like, yeah, I know for this month I very much neglected, Withered, which is the fanfic that I'm, like, that's what you should do with fanfictions. Like, fanfictions are, I just did that. Fanfictions are, like, written for yourself that you are, like, sharing with the world if you choose to. So, like, that is what I'm doing. Like, I am writing this for myself and apparently also my Nana and my aunt because they really like it. So it's for the three of us, I guess. But, yeah, so I'm just kind of writing it for myself. Like, if I could, like, draw a bunch of pictures out for it and get it all written out, like, I'd be up for, like, sharing, like, this masterpiece. Like, I'd be up for it. One of the things I did was I used to write so much fan fiction, mostly fan fiction. Fan fiction was actually what got me back into writing. My sophomore year, like, middle school and, like, before that, I was constantly just making my own stuff. Freshman year, it started strong, and then it just went down, and then sophomore year, I just wasn't feeling it, and then I got into, like, fan fiction. It was, like, the burst of creativity, so that's why I was, like, I'm gonna write and then it was just a burst of creativity again, you know, just fan fiction. It's just, fan fiction's so nice, and it's, like, and because, like, you're just writing it for yourself, like, feel like when you're writing something that's not fan fiction-y, I am always like, oh my god, this isn't good enough. I have to rewrite it again. Like, I've been working on this novel, this book, since, like, my sophomore year of high school, which was, like, I don't know, like 7, oh my freaking god, I'm old. No, I'm only 23. I graduated, like, 5 years ago, though, almost, like, literally, like, coming, like, around, like, next year, it'll have been 5 years since I graduated. Oh my god, I'm old. So, like, yeah, like, oof, that would have been, like, 7 years ago, then? I mean, I don't feel my age. I still feel like I'm 18, so, that's probably why I'm like, oh my god, you know? I mean, like, besides, you know, my bones always cracking and having to go to the chiropractor and my neck's out and just taking painkillers because it's annoying me and I can't concentrate when I need to crack my neck because it's like, I'm just so cracky and sore. It's just, that feels so, oh, my knee's popping. So I told my brother, I was like, see, once you hit 20, that's when everything changes. Your body's like, nope, you can't eat junk food, and your bones hate you. You're old. He's like, whatever, Dennis. And I'm like, you got 1 more year to be an actual young person. See, sometimes I think I'm funny, even though I know I'm not. Anyway, yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking. I was talking about fan fiction. Like, just fan fiction is just awesome. I know I didn't really even read that much fan fiction during this month, really. I was just doing other creative stuff in my sleep. Actually, for a little bit, my sleep was actually fine. It only got, like, really bad again, like, when it was actually Christmas night. Like, I was like, I'm tired. I want to go to bed, but I have to draw this picture. So I drew it, and then I was like, okay, it's 1 in the morning. I won't get 8 hours, but I'm gonna get some sleep. And then I just couldn't sleep. I literally couldn't sleep. I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and then I fell asleep again, and then I woke up, and I couldn't fall asleep after that. It was very annoying. And then I was just fatigued. And I hate it when I'm fatigued, because then you can't sleep when you're fatigued. Like, it's terrible. It's annoying. But yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about again. Oh, I was talking about fan fiction. Because of my sleep. Yeah, even just reading, I think, I know that was probably the beginning of December, maybe the end of November. I was like, there's just, like, an Overwatch ship that, like, I've sometimes seen on, like, my Tumblr dash, which, like, R.I.P. Tumblr, which is, like, Mayhem, and they're, like, May and Junkrat are, like, my 2 favorite Overwatch characters, so I was curious on, like, how the hell people even write that as a ship, and I say, it is adorable. Like, the stuff that they write, like, is actually cute, but I was just reading some of that because I was curious. Like, I literally, like, I even, like, was like, when did this ship start? Like, why do people think that they'd be cute together? Like, what is this? Apparently the reason is just people thought they were cute together. Like, the beginnings of almost all ships, no. But, yeah, besides that, not really even reading that. I didn't really do much reading. I've just been art. Everything art. So that neglected the writing, too. Although I did at least draw the characters. So I wasn't entirely neglecting it. I know right now, I was actually working on this while I was waiting for the camera to charge. I got a traveler's notebook, like another one, and, like, it was only, like, $6, so my dad's, like, pick out the stuff that you want for, like, Christmas, and of course I had to get it. It was on clearance for $6, and, like, it's a Webster's one. Like, it's a good one, you know? Like, this is a good traveler's notebook. So, like, and $6, like, it costs more to make one, because I've made 2 traveler's notebooks, like, myself with fabric. And it costs, like, more to make it than just buy one for $6. That's, like, pretty good. So, I got it, and I'm going to actually have inserts for fan fictions, and maybe, like, a few for, like, schoolwork. I got distracted because I have a charm, and it started swinging, and I was like, oh my god, what is that? I forgot that there was a charm on it. And it's very big and swinging. I was like, oh my god, what is that? Yeah, so, like, maybe, like, some inserts for fan fiction, maybe, like, a few for school, that I can kind of just keep in that, just keeping it organized. I like the Traveler's Notebook system, so, yeah. I almost was thinking about maybe even doing, like, book ideas, too, but, like, for instance, I'm not sure if the book that like I said, I've been working on for apparently like 7 years now. I don't know if that one would actually be good. Because, like, with this, I'm using a highlight. Like, I just have highlighters. Like, because I'm not, like, plotting the whole thing out from, like, front to beginning. So, like, because that's just how I was kind of writing this story anyway. Because I already have, like, an idea for all the chapters. Because this one's just following the Rider-Waite-Smith's, you know, just the Fool's Journey. That's what it's following. It's following the Fool's Journey. Well, not really, you know, it's following the majors, at least. Dragging the house around, like, are you that lazy to, like, not want to get out of the house? You're just gonna drag the house around, boys? I was like, what's that sound? They're, like, dragging the house around, and then the other one's like, don't move my house, and the other one's like, well, then why'd you move it in front of the water bottle? I'm thirsty. Like, they're just being silly. They're fine. But yeah, like, this one, like, I kind of was just, like, writing it like that anyway. But, like, especially since I decided to rewrite, the book idea, that book, it's written specifically in a present tense chapters, and then it alternates between, so basically, like, it starts at chapter 21, and then the chapter 2 is actually chapter 1, and then it's chapter 22, then chapter 2. It's written like that, like, in that order. So, like, I don't really know how, like, plotting it out would be useful. I mean, it could be, like, that's how I used to plot out. I don't know, like, it depends. If I get annoyed just cutting paper with my paper cutter and punching it out to put it into my A5 to organize it. And I guess maybe even, like, how well, like, this works for maybe even, like, Withered and, like, maybe, like, one other one. Because then I could just carry it around with this and it'll be great. But, yeah, I just thought this would be cute. And it makes me keep my stuff organized because, like, I know where, like, my main story ideas are. And it's in that mess, which, like, it's at least in the thing I know, but, like, at the same time, it's, like, man, it's just, like, put with messy stuff, and, like, I don't like that. So I figured this would help keep stuff organized. So, yeah, I guess I could just freaking write that down. So, like, yeah, that's one of the things I want to do next month. I want to at least write a few more of the chapters and just do some of the more art stuff for it. Like I said, like, I literally wrote chapters 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like, all in November. And then I haven't written, like, anything this month. So I want to do write at least a few more chapters. And then I want to read next month, which I guess I can just, that'll be in the shelf video, and I'll talk about, like, books and stuff. I've just been neglecting reading again. It's very hard for me to read books. I mean, that's not uncommon. Like, just for it to be hard. I know one thing. I didn't know Goodreads had all this good stuff. Like, it literally tells me how many percentage I'm into the book. Like, oh, that's so nice. It's like when see, fanfiction is very easy to read, especially on your phone, because, like, there's only so many words you can see per, like, you know, thing. So it actually makes it very easy for, you know, like, for instance, like, people with ADHD, to read. There was even, like, an article on, like, Tumblr that, like, I even read a blog, like, literally just the other day that was talking about, like, don't feel like you have to buy paper books because, like, literally, like, ebooks are, like, way easier to read. And I'm like, but paper. And at least I have my fan fiction, because on the phone, like, I can binge read on the phone. I'm, like, hyper-focusing, like, oh my god, you know, like, next chapter, you know. But when it's an actual book, like, sometimes I'm like, but it's a lot harder. And a lot of the times I literally will put my fingers at the end of the chapters just so I can see how much process that is. It just, That at least helps me feel like I'm not into a void. Like a void if there's just words everywhere. Like, what did I read again? Yeah, so that's another thing that I want to do. I put music down just because I was listening to a band that I hadn't really listened to before. I think I only put that there in case like I didn't have like anything else to talk about. I already talked about organizing my room. Oh, I know this was also like even the thing with the story because like I have another story idea that has 2 of my LCs that I've drawn just to draw. And I decided that they could be characters in that story. And, like, I just came up with that story idea, like, not even a week ago. So, I don't really know, like, I don't even know who the main character is. Like, I kind of know who he is, but, like, at the same time, like, I don't. But I was thinking if I draw maybe them, it'll at least get me into writing with that story, which that won't be a fan fiction. That's just me getting inspiration, and then I was like, oh my god. Actually, like, literally, I was like, what would it be like if I made a kid's TV show? And then I was like, no, I need darker stuff. No, it's not, like, really dark. It kind of makes me think it, like, literally probably could be a TV show if you, like, maybe had, like, kids' TV show jokes in it. Yeah. I was just getting some inspiration from watching shows, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to come up with a fantasy and not work on the fantasy that I already kind of want established. Let's freaking come up with a new idea so that happened. Yeah, so I was thinking about maybe drawing the characters could at least help me with that story idea. Okay, so I only got a few things left over, which is just showing stuff off. So I guess, like, first off, like, where'd I put it? Is it in the... Can I just say, look how cute my pencil case is? Like, I made this. It's so cute. Like, it's a wrap one. It's bees, and the inside's yellow, and it's already dirty from my pencils, but, like, I wanted that. Like, I wanted that. I was like, it's gonna get so dirty. It's gonna look like it's used. I love it. I am thinking about maybe almost getting another pencil case just to put my colored pencils in, because yesterday we went to Packatan and I had Christmas money and there was sales, and going into Packatan's, I did not own a red colored pencil. For some reason, I had lost my red colored pencils, and I only had a few pencils that were kind of just thrown about, mostly Crayola. And some Prismacolors that I actually had apparently not lost yet. And then leaving the store, I left with 61 colored pencils. I mean, I saved like $55. I mean, like, I got a pack of the 24 pack of Prismacolors because instead of $40, it was only $24. And I'm like, hell yeah! And then there are these 3 packs of colored pencils, which are 24 packs. They're only $12 a piece. That's 50 cents per colored pencil. I'm like, give me some I don't know how to use colored pencils, but I'm gonna figure it out. So I'm almost thinking about getting a pencil case just for those, but like this is the one that I made, and it's bees, and it's the same fabric I used for the inside of my bigger satchel, so it matches. And so because I did that, I made this bees too for the front of my sketchbook, because matching. Yeah, and like it's labeled number 1. Like I've had sketchbooks in the past, but like I've never finished them. I think I might have finished, like, one sketchbook, like, once. But I've never finished them, especially since people kept buying me sketchbooks. And then I also would, like, misplace my sketchbook because I misplace everything in my life. Like, honestly, sometimes it's surprising how, like, can I just say, like, literally, like, one of my Christmas presents I already lost. I have no idea where it went. Because I wore it home. It's my red scarf that actually had my pins on it. And I was standing right here. And I'm pretty sure I took it off because I was taking my button up off and then put my sweater on because I was going to bed. So, like, if I took it off there, it would be somewhere here. But it's not. I mean, I just organized this area. And it's not with, like, my other scarf. And I just don't understand how I lost it already. That's so annoying. But yeah, I would just lose them. Then also, like, during, like, high school, like, I would, I had these portfolios. I have 3 of mine, I just pulled up 2. And these I would actually take, like, my pictures out of my sketchbook that I liked, and I would put them in these. Because I was kind of always taught by family and stuff, oh my god, you drew that, that's amazing. You're an artist. Everything you do has to be perfect, you know, because they thought everything I did was perfect. So I'm like, this doesn't look good. It's garbage. So, like, if there's anything that I actually like, I mostly would just kind of, like, not really keep anything I didn't like. And anything that I did like, I would kind of just keep in it. And I'd put them in these. I don't know, maybe, like, I almost thought, like, it'd be funny to do, like, maybe I'll do that as another video. Depends on how much I want to film today. So it's like, I gotta edit it, you know, and then, like, it takes forever for it to uncode and then, like, go up on YouTube, but, like, I guess I'd be set on videos at least. I mean, there's already, like, the Tarot Challenge next month, too. Yeah, I thought that'd be an interesting video, almost, just looking at, like, my high school artwork and my college artwork, because elementary school sketchbooks, I know they used to be in my closet, but I don't know where they are now. I know, if you want to get an idea, I used to draw, I know for like a bit, I would draw Pokemon and they looked exactly like in the book, because that's literally what I've mostly just been good at. If I could look at it, I'd be able to draw it. That's just how it always was. So like very, very, like, if you saw a black and white, of course, you saw a picture of a Meowth, it looked just like that Meowth. That's middle school Des. Anything that's directly from my head, with no reference, because I didn't really know that reference, looked really bad, but if I was looking at something, I could recreate it, so at least there was that. But yeah, I know at least when I finish this up, I want to have, like, a flip through. I know just to, like, get an idea, like, there's my avatar, I printed that out, and I just wanted something cute for there, so, like, I made an owl called Olive that's just, like, you ready, Olive? Woo. And then, like, the first so many pages, I actually was drawing in another sketchbook. I was waiting for this to come. This is, the Pentalic, set of 4 sketchbooks that are from the 365 challenge, and I got them because I bought the September, Palette Full Premiere Pack, because I was like, if I'm getting back from the art, let me get the 4 sketchbooks, the pens, which they sent me the 5 pen pack instead of the 3, so I've been living the dream and actually using pens, because a 0.05 is beautiful. It's amazing. I know I have to stop this real quick before I continue on because it's running out of time, so be right back. Okay, yeah, I've just been living the dream of pens, and I've actually been doing pen work, and, like, you can see, like, drawings that I'm doing, like, on my Instagram, like, there's just some that, like, I'm, like, freaking, like, I wanted to, there's, like, a few tarot decks that I want to make. I mean, I've already made one and an oracle deck, and there's, like, a few other ones that I want to make. I was going to actually make the major deck for, because Withered, I actually want to make a major deck, majors only, for Withered, because literally they're basically chapter images per chapter. I mean, like, literally all the chapters are based around the majors, so. Yeah, and I already had, like, a card done and one other one almost done, but, like, pens. These pens, I love them. So now I just want to do pens, and I ended up making an artwork based around, like, a tarot card without even meaning to. So now I'm, like, maybe, like, that just deck that I just wanted to make, like, not, like, themed or anything. Well, it kind of has a theme because it would fall around a story that I would write with it. Kind of like my own, like, Fool's Journey kind of story, but, like, now I just want that to be pens, too. Like, the only one that won't be is I already have 3 cards done from the Phantom of the Opera one that I was working on that I just have not been working on. Like, yeah. But, like, yeah, I just, like, I did not mean for this one to happen, but, like, this is apparently my temperance for that pen deck. And then I was like, oh, Dex, which one should I do now? And it was like, do the Hermit. And I was like, oh my god, I already know what I'm gonna do. He's a cute gnome. He's so cute, like, and I just very much wanted an image, like, because I wanted to write the story before I made the cards, but, like, I can work with that. So, like, he kind of, like, has, like, this story going on, like, you could see, like, the stick figures with, like, their own lanterns going on this path, and I had, like, this scene in my head. So, like, I drew that out. So, like, if I was writing the story out, I would just write that scene, and, like, that is exactly what I was going for. Like, that's what I wanted the deck to be. So it works. But yeah, I'm just being artsy. I know this was supposed to just be me doing, like, a sketch, and, like, it actually came out looking, like, really cool. And then I realized, you know what, that literally just makes me think of Chapter 10 for Withered, so, like, I'm gonna make this the Chapter 10 card, which is a Wheel of Fortune obby. But yeah, that's just something on freaking art, yes. Also, I do really like this sketchbook, like, this is nice. This is gonna be so freaking full by the time I'm done, cause, like, I like putting washi in it, too, so it's just, it's getting thicker, but I actually really like this. The paper's thin, but, like, I don't really use other mediums. The pens don't really bleed through unless I was, like, really going for it. And even then, if you can see it on the other side, like, I can just use that page for thumbnails. This is obviously supposed to be for pencil and pens. Also, the paper's, like, this beautiful off-white, and it's great. But, like, I don't use markers, and, like, I'm just now gonna try to use color pencils. And I also got these, freaking dual brush pens that are all grayscale from, Tombow. And I'm just, yes, those are probably going to be the closest bleed through that happens, and I really don't care. Especially when I have washi tape for decorating. It's amazing. Like, for instance, this was something I just did in acrylic paint because it was coming out really bad, so I just threw paint on the page because it was fun. Because that's what art should be. It should be fun. I'm trying to teach myself that. So I was like, I'm just going to have fun with it. I don't care. I'm just going to throw a paint on it. So then I just used washi because, like, obviously the page got messed up because this is not for painting. So I just put washi where the paint was. So, like, yeah, like, do that. It's great. I freaking love these. And I got, like, 3 other ones. And, like, honestly, when I run out of these, I either want to get these again or I want ones very similar to this because I actually really like this. I specifically love this size. It's great. I know, can I just say, like, I love my freaking my new freaking jelly roll, Sakura jelly roll pens because, like, I can literally even write on the spine. When I started this one, what number sketchbook that is, like, it could eventually get lost. I don't want to lose this, but, like, if it's just sitting on a shelf, I know exactly what it is, and that's amazing. I love it. So just art. That was the pencil case. The sketchbook, though, apparently I wrote sketchbook, though. I don't know why I wrote it like that. Probably because that's just my personality. And I wrote then art again. I don't know why I wrote art again when I wrote sketchbook. Like, what are you thinking, Des? So then just, I already mentioned the colored pencils, but I got so many colored pencils. I'm, like, excited for these colored pencils. Like, I did some swatches yesterday. I was tired. But I did some swatches, though. Like, I filled out some pages, because, like, I have bigger handwriting, but I did some swatches. It was cool. I'm gonna try using, and then I even wrote down, like, tips on how to use colored pencils, because I don't know how to blend colored pencils. I've always been a black and white pencil, sometimes charcoal medium person, so I don't really know how to use colored pencils. And then, I know people do, like, the 3 marker challenge. That's a thing. So I almost thought it would be funny to, like, if I don't have any ideas to draw, like, besides maybe pulling a tarot card, or, like, just pulling out my list of characters I could draw, I could almost, like, just kind of try to be creative and make characters centered around 3 colors, or more or less. Although I would not limit myself to just those 3 color pencils, because how the hell would I be shading? You know, like, I don't want to, like, tempt fate that way. Like, maybe one day, but, like, just, I have 4 that I had randomly selected with my randomizer app on my phone. But yeah, like, that's fun. Like, I love that. Literally the only thing left on this is, like, my planner. I figured I'd just kind of show how, like, it's organized right now, because I think it's good on organizing wise. I think so. I think I got it this time. I think I got it. I mean, first off, like, my planner is so freaking cute. Like, I got so much cute stuff in here. Like, this floral, this is a Webster's A5. But I've got, like, just a feather. I got Quasimodo because he is the cutest Disney boy. Like, I will fight you. Quasimodo is the best Disney character. I love him. He is so cute and amazing. Like, that is my favorite movie of all time. But also, Quasi, I love you. I love Quasi so much. Like, literally, like, little kid Des is like, oh my god, he's so cute and he's so nice. Like, I love you too, Dick Grayson, my husband, but like Quasi's my boyfriend. Like, you know, I guess we just gonna have to do some polyamory. Like, it's just, I love Quasi. But then I've got like some, I know that one was from the Jonas Yals. That's the Vintage Wisdom. This one came with the Earthly Souls, and Spirits Tarot. That's a photograph. It's got some like the extra Chikoi cards. This one's the extra Jonas Yals. This came with my Tarot, which this is the her rabbit deck. This was the sticker that came with the Sasraibito. I don't remember what that one came with. It's just decoration, and I just freaking did all that. Yeah, I just got these I made myself. And I decided, you know, I'm gonna have a table of contents this time. So I got a table of contents that tells me what each of these things are, because why the hell not? And I'm extra. I like having 2 of these. So I got a picture of Cullen, because, like, you know, I originally wanted to have a planner video, but I just was not using my planner for the longest time. And I was like, no, it's got to be perfect. So, you know, I'm just going to talk about my planner, because why not? It's not going to be long anyway. These came with the A5s, because I bought 2, so I still have another set that I had gotten from, like, earlier this year. They're blank, so it's nice. So you've just got the monthlies here, and then for my monthlies, I've got these. The camera died. No, you charge it for like a few hours, and it doesn't even last an hour. Like, no. Anyway, so like with the months, I have these boxes, and like they're in corners. And I have it set up where like it just be easy that way, and then I can actually use my monthly. Because before I was just kind of writing whatever cards I was drawing for the day, and that was the only thing I was using the monthlies for. But I'm like, I'm gonna do some other thing, you know. So this one will be the card that I draw. I was drawing like 3 a day, but I'm gonna try to just draw 1 a day, and just put it in that corner. This corner is words that I've written. If I wrote anything, this is like pages that I read, if I read something. And then this is my mood, which, I don't know, maybe I'll do it color-coded. I mean, I just got a bunch of colored pencils. And then in the middle, I can actually put, like, you know, actual things that happen. And then you get to, like, the next one. And, of course, there's my boy Quasimodo, because I love him. And then you've got Alistair and Cullen from Dragon Age. And then you've got my week planner, which I haven't even put the days in yet, because it's just a week planner. It's fine. Then you got my Final Fantasy character. That's one of her older hairdos. She's cute. And then another one, and then I have this little thing with Alistair. Then this thing is for more so about to-dos. So like this specific one, which is all pretty in color, and plaid, will be the books that I read. So I want to at least read 2 books a month if I can. If I can get beyond that, then like, good job, Des. You know, I'm gonna try to at least get 2. So I wrote down what January says, which literally was also November's and December. But like, I'm writing it down. I also thought I could use this kind of thing for like writing stories. So like Withered, obviously I've checked off the chapters that I already wrote, and I've got some blank ones. I also thought I could do that with like making tarot decks, like just mark off which ones that I've kind of already done, which I'm doing on Habitica so I can get some more experience. but I also wanted it in here too. This one will be for YouTube ideas and videos to do, like, yeah, like, it's like tempting to go ahead and start it when I'm doing these videos, but it's like, it says, you could just save it for the year. My wish list, which right now is just to buy some more pens, because that 0.05 is amazing. Then of course, this is the Lovers print from James R. Eads from Prismavisions, because it's like, I love that card. Some more Nivea, and some more Nivea on that side. Oh, some more Nivea, because I love her. This is the statistics one, so I don't have, like, I was going to wait till I get, like, maybe a weekend, get my statistics, just to see how much up the thing it should go, you know? And I don't even have them specified. I just have the weeks put in, but I'll have one for, I wrote it down in my contents. I'll have one for, words written, pages read, my mood, sketchbook pages filled, and, yeah, those are the ones for these ones. So I'll be able to see, like, when I was getting creative and when I was doing terrible. I don't know, I've always kind of liked keeping statistics, I just never keep to it, so I thought, hey, you know, let me start keeping to it. And then also, like, I'll have, like, I like also keeping track of, like, what decks I use to see, like, what decks actually were the ones that I used the most out of the year. I don't know why, like, I did that the year before, and, like, this year I just think it's kind of fun to, like, be like, oh, man, I didn't really use this deck. Maybe I should use that one more. So, like, that's where I'll do that there. And I got some more paper that I just cut it out. And then we got, like, Cullen because he's beautiful, and Alistair because he's beautiful. And then this section's just kind of, like, notebooks. I could do, like, notes, just, I don't know, maybe even writing down what, like, daily spreads mean and stuff like that, and just, my cloud card, quick meanings right here, and then I got some prints from when I got my Tourette, and, yeah, those sticky notes are garbage, they're just there for decoration at that point, and then you saw, like, my, keychain, which is, Dorian from, Dragon Age. I have, the Colin one as well. It's so cute. Like, I really like the keychains from there. I think that one's Vinny Cha. Is that the Etsy name? I think so. I have, like, 4 of the charms in total, like, because I got 3 for Christmas. Like, that one was one of them. They're so cute. I love that artwork. It's adorable. I love it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. For my planner. I mean, like, once I start using it, I could always do an in-depth video. I don't care. Like, be cool. I mean, I'd been wanting to do that before. I know, like, recently I bought some more. This is only $2.50 for, like, three bookmarks. So I was like, alright, this would be nice. This would be nice. I mean, literally my weekly and my monthly and, like, everything, just how it's organized, I could have them for there. And then if I do use the whole A5 for the more book ideas that I have, then this having 3 more would be useful, you know. So it's only $2.50 because it was in the clearance aisle. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for my monthly vlog. I still have more videos to film, so if there's, like, videos and I'm wearing the same exact outfit, you know what's up. So yeah. Anyway. I'm Des from Aro-Tarot. This was my monthly vlog for December. I'm talking about going in the next year, and I'm logging off now. So,